Admiral, I have transferred the Eye of Night to my vessel, and we are preparing to depart from Orn's world. Your orders are to escort my ship out of the system and defend us against any remaining Chaos forces. I have set a course near the system's primary star in order to mask our ships from the enemy. The relic must not fall into enemy hands. If Abaddon reclaims the Eye of Night, he will carry out his vile scheme, and the sector will pay the price. My ship is ready to depart. Many Chaos ships have been sighted through the system. The star's solar activity is particularly high, and Augar arrays are picking up huge solar eruptions near the sun's corona. We must keep the artifact secure, lest Abaddon gain a crucial advantage in the war. We're drawing near to the escape point.
Those asteroid fields are a good place for Chaos ships to lie in ambush. We should be cautious.
I have calculated the best course to get through the system. Admiral, stay near my ship. The solar flares are more powerful than we anticipated. We must keep up our shields to avoid suffering damage.
We should move quickly to get through this hazardous region, Inquisitor.
We should be careful in this region. Keep in mind that there are still Chaos ships somewhere nearby.
Engines hot!
It's an ambush.
Give us the artifact, and we'll spare your lives.
The only thing I will give you is a swift death, heretic. All ships, engage the enemy and defend the Inquisitor's vessel.
Ship ready! Changing course! Engines hot! Underway! Awaiting orders! Yes, Admiral. Helm coordinates acknowledged. Orders received. At your command. Understood! Awaiting orders. Course plotted. Setting course. Understood. Setting course. Yes, Admiral. Underway.
There must be another enemy battle group nearby. We should stay vigilant for any signs of a disturbance. Setting course for the next waypoint. Stay close, Spire.
As you command, Inquisitor.
We should move quickly. This could very well be a trap set by Abaddon.
Agreed. Chaos ships could easily have set up ambushes throughout this asteroid field.
Then let's not stay here any longer than we have to.
Underway! Your orders?
Course plotted. Engines to maximum. Changing course. Cruising speed set.
Changing course! Setting course. Orders received!
We're halfway through the asteroid field. Stay on watch for enemy ships.
More enemy ships have been detected. Battle stations!
This asteroid field will be your graveyard. Imperials, die!
We're under attack from both sides.
All ships, take up defensive positions around the Inquisitor ship. 2 Chaos battle groups. I have to defeat them both. Understood! Underway! Engines hot! Helm coordinates acknowledged! Course plotted!
Ship ready. Orders received. Course plotted.
Underway! Orders received! Setting course!
Setting course.
We've reached the edge of the asteroid field.
We're not out of danger yet, Admiral. Pay attention to any strange signals your auger arrays pick up. We still have to reach the exit of this labyrinth.
Engines hot.
Ship ready.
Helm coordinates acknowledged.
Awaiting orders. Understood. Changing course. Target locked in. Helm coordinates acknowledged. Engines hot. At your command. Course plotted.
Now you must face a true champion of the Dark Gods.
I will send you to meet them, heretic.
Defeat these traitors quickly, Spire. We cannot afford to be trapped here.
Setting course.
Yes.
We're taking damage. May I remind you, Admiral, we must get the artifact out of here.
Your orders? Setting course. Underway. home coordinates acknowledged. Understood. Awaiting orders. Ship ready. Engines to maximum.
All ahead full.
At your command.
That was a harrowing trip, but we've managed to reach the escape point. Now we can safely disengage and use our warp engines.
Set a course towards Port Moore. Maximum speed.
Who believe that to fight chaos, one must understand it. Whatever secrets the Eye of Night holds, they are a danger to one's very soul. A moral threat of corruption, of darkness, of heresy. The mighty Imperial Navy has kept this relic out of Abaddon's hands. And in that victory, I see the salvation of the sector and of myself. The artifact has been recovered and is in Inquisitional custody.
Too many men have died to seize the Eye of Night, Inquisitor. Ensure that this relic remains locked in the deepest, darkest vault you can find.
The enemy's trap was too precise, even for Abaddon's cunning mind. Spies and informers have infiltrated the Battlefleet. We must purge these traitors from our midst if we want to win this war.
What can I do to assist you, Inquisitor?
Nothing, Admiral. My agents have been dispatched throughout every ship. We will hunt down these spies and eliminate them. You've done well, Admiral Spire. Your actions in battle today may have saved the entire Gothic sector.
The only thing that the Imperial ship crews fear even more than traveling in the warp is traveling in the warp while there is a storm raging. The light of the Emperor's Astronomicon can no longer guide the navigators, and entire sectors can be isolated, preventing any help from afar. The chaos, at home in the distortion of reality, becomes an even greater threat. And even the most experienced navigators can only hope for a safe arrival at their destination. O eternal God Emperor, preserve us from the dangers of the void.
Admiral Spire, an emergency meeting of the Sector Command Council is scheduled to begin very soon.
May I ask the purpose of this meeting, Lord Admiral?
We plan to discuss the future survival of the sector. I want you to attend. This meeting of the Sector Command Council is called to order. Are all representatives ready to begin?
Affirmative. The Adeptus Mechanicus is ready.
The Inquisition, as always, stands vigilant.
The Adeptus Astartes are prepared to continue.
The Navis nobility allow this meeting to commence.
The Astra Militarum are ready. Let us proceed.
Battlefleet Agrippina present and accounted for.
Battlefleet Gothic, ready to strike.
As first among equals in this council, I will oversee this meeting. A massive warp storm has engulfed the Gothic sector, cutting us off from the rest of the Imperium. The warp storm has completely disabled astropathic communications beyond the sector and makes warp travel impossible for much of the segmentum. The key point is this: we are isolated. We can expect no reinforcements and no assistance. We have no way of escaping what lies in store.
My agents have confirmed the massive scale of the Chaos invasion.
Battlefleet Gothic has already engaged with several small Chaos fleets and has led multiple successful missions against the enemy.
2 artifacts of extreme power have been secured and placed out of the enemy's reach from the systems of Orn's World and Purgatory. These 2 systems have been attacked by Chaos forces. Admiral Spire and his fleet have repelled both of these attacks. The assaults show that the heretics want the artifacts. To what end, we do not know. The relic's power, however, could be harnessed to create some kind of devastating weapon.
Thank you for your candor, Inquisitor Horst. The information you've provided is quite valuable. From what we have learned and from the traitors' recent activity throughout the sector, there can be no question that we are facing a large-scale invasion. All Imperial personnel must be called back to duty at once. For the Adeptus Mechanicus, all industrial facilities must be focused on producing war machines, weapons, and ammunition. Each Forge world must be able to provide the equipment necessary to the Imperial Navy for the war to come.
Acknowledged. However, the efficiency of our Forge World's workforce will be compromised. The lack of supplies from beyond the warp storm will lead to an estimated loss of 50% productivity in the sector's manufactorums.
The Astra Militarum must step up recruitment and ensure every man and woman is ready and available for battle. Any who refuse to fight shall be considered traitors and will be executed.
Understood, Lord Admiral. I must remind you that attacks from the Chaos Fleet and the Warp Storm have thrown the entire sector into anarchy and confusion. Carrying out your orders may prove to be a harsh task.
I formally request the full cooperation of the Adeptus Astartes for the war effort to defend the Gothic sector.
The purpose of the Space Marines is to defend the Imperium and to purge heresy from the galaxy. You will have our help.
Battlefleet Admirals, call every crewman to duty and be prepared to depart within the hour. We have received multiple requests from systems throughout the sector pleading for help. If our fleets do not respond immediately, the entire sector could be plunged into anarchy.
Battlefleet Agrippina will set sail at once, Lord Admiral.
Battlefleet Gothic is ready for any assignment. Let us strike back at the invaders.
Our recent encounters with the Chaos fleets have confirmed our worst fears. Abaddon the Despoiler is personally leading the assault. With that, I declare an end to this emergency meeting. For the 12th time in recorded history, we are facing nothing less than a full Black Crusade.
Ship ready. Setting course. Engines to maximum. Underway. Cruising speed set. Burn retros. Awaiting orders. Orders received. Cruising speed set.
Ship ready! Changing course! Cruising speed set!
Your orders?
Burn retros! Orders received! Setting course! Helm coordinates acknowledged! Engines hot! Burn retros! Ship ready! Course plotted! Your orders?
Yes, Admiral.
Enemy ship sighted! Your orders! All ahead full! Changing course! At your command! Orders received! Understood! Awaiting orders!
Your orders?
Underway!
Helm coordinates acknowledged.
At your command!
Understood. Changing course. Acquiring new vector. Awaiting orders. Engines hot.
Your orders!
At your command. Changing course.
At your command! Course plotted! Understood! Helm coordinates acknowledged! Awaiting orders! Yes, Admiral! Enemy ship sighted! Changing course! Yes, Admiral. Helm coordinates acknowledged!
All ahead full. Cruising speed set.
Ship ready! Engines hot!
Imperial escort destroyed.
Underway! Setting course! Orders received!
Ship ready.
Course plotted! Execute high energy turn! Cruising speed set! Setting course! Target locked in! Engines to maximum! Changing course!
At your command.
Cruising speed set!
Underway.
At your command.
Awaiting orders. Helm coordinates acknowledged. Course plotted.
Your orders? Cruising speed set. Lock on target. Underway.
Your orders?
Admiral Spire, several systems are asking for immediate assistance from the Imperial Navy. I'm routing requests to you from the Adeptus Astartes, the Inquisition, Battlefleet Agrippina, and the Adeptus Mechanicus. Helping these groups strengthens our cause in defending the Gothic sector. You'll need to move quickly. These systems asking for our help can't hold out for long against a determined enemy assault. Remember, Spire, you can't save everyone. Stay focused on the systems most important for the war effort.
I understand, Lord Admiral. I will respond to these calls for assistance as swiftly as possible. Enemy ship sighted!
Enemy ship sighted.
Your orders. Setting course. Underway! Course plotted! Helm coordinates acknowledged! Ship ready! Understood.
Your orders? Targeting enemy vessel. Orders received. Enemy ship sighted.
Engaging.
Enemy ship sighted. Changing course. All ahead full.
Enemy ship sighted!
Acquiring new vector. Cruising speed set.
Enemy transport ship destroyed.
At your command.
Enemy transport ship destroyed! At your command!
At your command. Changing course. Enemy transport ship destroyed. Orders received. Targeting enemy vessel. Course plotted.
Yes, Admiral. Setting course. Underway.
Enemy ship sighted!
Your orders? Solarian of the Imperial Fists chapter. Your performance in battle was most impressive, Admiral Spire. Many of my battle brothers have survived thanks to the valor of your fleet. My chapter rewards such sacrifice for the Emperor.
I have only done my duty for the Imperial Navy, Captain Tiberius. I am privileged to fight alongside the Imperium's finest warriors.
A squad of Imperial Fists Space Marines is awaiting you at Port Moore. These Space Marines are masters of boarding actions, and they will strongly reinforce the boarding capabilities of your ship.
Enemy ship sighted.
Targeting enemy vessel. Cruising speed set. Burn retros. Engines to maximum. Helm coordinates acknowledged.
Enemy ship sighted!
Changing course.
Enemy
Enemy ship sighted.
Yes, Admiral. Engines hot. All ahead, full. Underway. Awaiting orders. Cruising speed set. Course plotted. At your command. Enemy ship sighted! Setting course. Course plotted. Ship ready. Setting course. Target locked in. Changing course. Engines hot. Underway.
We've lost an escort ship.
Engines hot. Engines to maximum. Orders received. Changing course. Engaging. Yes, Admiral. We've lost an escort ship. Setting course. For the Emperor. Underway. Ship ready.